Welcome back, everyone. It's Stray Faye here with another episode of Golden Sun, The Lost Age. In the last episode, we traversed the foggy area that was in, like, the middle of the sea. Through the Sea of Time, that treacherous maze. And we made our way towards the lost city of Lemuria. Very ancient, fantastical city, although in very much disrepair. Where the people live long lives, yet boring lives, but at least they have some gambling. So now we're at the Lucky Spring. We're gonna do a little bit of gambling. This is similar to the minigame that was in Tolby in the first game. If you have lucky medals, you can toss them in and get fantastic prizes. So let's do that while poor Piers is mourning his dead mother. Alright, I think I might actually just toss the sleep bombs and smoke bombs. I'm just gonna try to get as many prizes as possible. I'm never gonna use these ever. And right now they're just clogging up my inventory. Okay, so I have room for 8 prizes. Okay, so let's get drained. Spring, we could toss in coins, however, the return on coins is just a crap amount of money. Unless you really just want to toss in coins just for the fun of it. We want to toss in the lucky medals. Our goal is, we want to get the bullseye at least once, because you'll get a summon tablet for that. But you will get different prizes based on what rings you land on. Alright, we'll just toss. If we hiccup, we can always just reload. And sometimes you want to hit the crabs and turtles, they're kind of like obstacles, and they'll help you get different rings. Alright, so outside we got the yellow ring. What do we get? We got a Minerva Helm. Yeah, that's Minerva Helm. That's fine. So yeah. You get different prizes for different rings. The middle bullseye, you'll get a summon tablet the first time you hit it. Oh god, I hit the outside. You can also get Aegis Shield, Erebus Armor, or Hestia Blade. If you hit the first yellow ring, you can get the Minerva Helm. You can also get Aegis Shield, Erebus Armor, Hestia Blade, Floral Dress, and Mighty Axe. So there are multiple prizes if you hit the different or same ring. Second ring, the purple ring, you can get Crown of Glory, which is a good endgame item because it restores synergy. You can also get the same prizes of Erebus Armor, Hestia Blade, Minerva Helm. You also can get a Fireman's Pole, Floral Dress, Lita's Bracelet. Third yellow ring, you can get Brilliant Circle, Crafted Gloves, Erebus Armor, Hestia Blade, Lita's Bracelet, and Wild Coat. If you get the fourth ring, which is kind of hard to see, it's like a blank, you can see the indent, but it's like not colored. You can also get a Crown of Glory, a Hestia Blade, Minerva Helm, Wild Coat, Fireman's Pole. You can also get some consumables, like potions, synergy crystals, water of life. If you hit outside of all the rings, you don't hit anywhere, you just hit the edge. You can get the same thing, like potions, synergy crystals, water of life, and then a bunch of other items like Brilliant Circle, Crafted Gloves, Crown of Glory, Erebus Armor, Fireman's Pole, Floral Dress, Minerva Helm, Wild Coat, and Lita's Bracelet. That's a mouthful. So, you can get a lot of good items just regardless of where you hit. Whoops, did I just toss in coins? Or is that a lucky medal? I do want to hit the middle at least once. Yay, we got the summon tablet! You'll always get this the first time you hit the bullseye. You can summon Eclipse. This is a really good summon. It's pretty expensive though. 3 Jupiter, 2 Mercury are needed. Alright, let's keep tossing. I really want a Hestia Blade. Hestia Blade will be good for Piers. It's also good for Felix, but we already have the Soul Blade. But yeah, the Hestia Blade will take you towards the end of the game. I think the axe is also good. It just has a different effect than the Hestia Blade. Got Water of Life, I'll take it. I think we can fit 6 more items. Yeah, but if you want like absolute endgame item, aim for the Crown of Glory. That restores synergy, so it's good regardless. It's good regardless for all your adepts. Hit the crib. Oh, we got the outside. Ooh, Brilliant Circlet. I don't think I've ever seen this one before. Raises luck. Pretty good. Ta-da! Okay, you can wear that. Raises synergy. Restores HP. I kind of want the Thorn Crown because it raises attack, even though our defense is kind of lacking on Felix. Keep tossing, we can fit 5 more items. Oh. Okay. First ring. Ooh, getting all sorts of stuff. Aegis Shield to give it to Jenna. Raises evasion. Very nice. Also lowers my attack though. I'm just min-maxing attack on Felix. I can give it to Piers. Give it, what, 4 more items? Oh, the crab's going so fast. They will slow down if I like hit them a certain number of times, or you can like leave the spring and just reset them. Oh, got outside. I'm not sure if that counts as a blank or outside, out of bounds. Got crafted gloves. Give some of that goodies to Jenna. Whoops. What does this do? Raises attack. But not as much as the gloves I have. It does have more defense though. And it could be worn on anyone. Girl, you can have that because you're a ninja at the moment. Oh god, the turtles are going so fast. Bonk up. Reset the crab. Energy crystal. Is that gonna like stack on anyone? Those are like decent, but yeah, it's not stacking on anyone. I might just consume it. 2 more spaces, and then I need to delete something. Oh, purple ring. Alright, cool, I got the Hestia blade, which I'm happy with that. Can I get the Crown of Glory? Maybe. I don't know Biggie, but... Really, that got the center? Another Hestia blade. Yeah, you could get a lot of Hestia blades if you're really good at just hitting the center. Just use the Synergy Crystal. Unleashes Crucible Fire. You could save these for when you get your other party members, too. Go! Toss. 1 more prize. Got a bullseye again. I made everything purple as well. Alright, another Erebus armor. Alright, if I want any more, I have to do some sacrifices. But I think that's good. I should have sold the card. I think I can drop it and it will go into like the shop if it is an artifact item, but I don't feel like risking it. Okay. Yeah, I got some Erebus armor for Piers. I'm like seriously thinking about like tossing a boot or something. I can just rebuy the boots. Okay, I think that's good. I didn't get a Crown of Glory, but I mean, you could sit here all day and just not get what you need. There is like a random number generator that you can try to manipulate. I think the items are predetermined, like when you enter the screen. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with this. We got the tablet, we got a Hestia blade, and we got some upgrades mostly for the dudes. But yeah, I think we're ready to go. All right. So what the heck were we doing before we started gambling? I think, okay, so Piers is at the graveyard mourning his mother, and then his uncle, sent word to Lunpa, who was hiding in his little tower. So, yeah, I think Lumpa's tower is over here. Hi. Are you kids Peter's traveling companions? The door is broken, I'm afraid. But they opened up a window just above the door. And you... Sorry about this, but you'll have to climb through there. Okay. Door doesn't want to open. Can you fix it? That kind of sucks if you have to climb the window. We lashed this earlier, but like, if we didn't, how would he get down? Does he just have to like, jump? Hang out up here. He is... Where are you? Right downstairs. These are stairs, even though they just look like part of the wall. Hi! Honestly, I'm amazed that anyone can travel so far across the world in this age. Say, Piers isn't with you. Why not? His mother passed away. He's gone to visit her grave. Of course, his mother. He loved her dearly. A terrible loss. It must be hard on him. Well, Piers may not be here, but we still have much to discuss. If Piers brought you, you must be working to break the seal on alchemy, right? Yes, we are trying to light all the lighthouses. Ah, Piers has done quite well in finding you. What mission could the good King Hydros have assigned to Piers? What? Piers has told you nothing of his mission? Really? So you actually have nothing at all to do with alchemy. I wouldn't say that. We're still doing what he wants. We just took Piers into our party without really knowing his intentions either. Our parents were kidnapped by the Fire Clan far to the north. We're only firing the lighthouse beacons to gain their freedom. King Hydros told me that Venus and Mercury have been ignited once again. Was that your doing? I'm afraid I know nothing of any Northern Fire Clan. But that doesn't explain you, sir. You're clearly not related to these two. What are your goals? I mean, he was studying in Vale for a while. Raiden joined us on this quest on behalf of Lord Babby of Tolby. Also kind of interesting that they had a Lucky Metal minigame in Tolby. So I guess Babby took the idea of the Lucky Metal Fountain from Lemuria and like set it up in Tolby. Babby? What a funny name. I only know of one man named Babby, but it couldn't. Master Lunpa, the Babby we speak of is the same man you knew long ago. Ah, so he's still out there living in the outside world. Well, not anymore. Well, that might not be the most accurate way of putting it. Most accurate? My, you certainly have an odd way of turning a phrase. He was living, yes, until recently, that is. So, Babby passed away, but only recently, you say? When he finally ran out of his mystic draughts, his spirit began to wane. Then, I no longer know anyone in the world outside. But Aren't you Lunpa, the righteous thief? I was called that once, long ago. Why do you ask? I'll bet there's at least one person in the outside world whom you still know. Who would that be? There's a town called Lumpa in northern Angara. A man named Dompa lives there. I forgot their name. It was like, I think Dompa was like the older man, and then like his son was like Dadompa or something. I settled that village, and Donpa, he is my son. He's now an old man now, though. Now your grandson, Dadompa, rules over your village. Rules? Rules is an ill-sounding word. But it's an accurate one, Lunpa. Dadompa is an evil thief who has caused much trouble in Angara. What has become of my son? How could he permit such a thing to happen? Master Lumpa, don't you have any idea how old Donpa is? He is as I am, an old man. He may be older than even I am. If this news outrages you, why don't you go and set the Donpa straight? That'd be kind of weird. Like your grandpa just comes by, but he's like still kind of young and chipper. Just pummels you. If only I could. Is this the only reason we're here? To bring news of the outside world? I mean, not entirely of his family, but like, well, technically no, we're not here to talk about Lumpa's family. Yes, I'm sorry we were sidetracked. We have much more to discuss. But before we begin, there is one thing I must say. You don't mind, do you, Felix? Go ahead. Wait, I said go ahead. Clearly your judgment on this matter is fogged, Felix. I must speak. Or maybe he's like, yes, I do mind if you speak. I've discussed this with none but Felix, but I have my own reason for this quest. What do you mean? Only I have my own reasons for wanting to see the beacons lit again. Why are you telling us all this now? Because I feel this quest is deeply linked to Lemuria. I thought it odd that Lord Babby should order me to research alchemy. Hey, wait a minute. Is this what you promised to tell us once we reach Lemuria? Yes. May I continue? Long ago, before alchemy's power was sealed, there were many civilizations as advanced and cultivated as Lemuria. At the moment that alchemy was sealed away, most of those civilizations began to wane, till eventually they vanished. I have formed certain theories now, suggesting that this may be related to the seal on alchemy. Let me get this straight. You felt you couldn't tell us this until we were in Lemuria? And you only wanted to come to Lemuria to test your theories and see if they were true. But even if everything you said is true, what does it all mean? If your theories are correct, the world itself will wane and vanish, won't it, Kraden? Piers never spoke of this to you, did he? You came to this theory on your own. You are indeed a wise scholar. We would do well to trust you. What do you mean? King Hydros and I, as well as others in Lemuria, hold the same beliefs that you do, Kraden. You do? Nani? Civilizations thrive by building upon the knowledge of the past. Knowledge gained in one generation should be taken even further by the next. Thus, knowledge and learning continue to grow. This is the natural course of civilization. But where is the world today? The great civilizations of old have all withered and vanished. We are all isolated and alone. You have encountered many cultures in your travels. Are any of them capable of building the great sanctums and lighthouses you have seen? No. They're all tiny villages. No, they are not. But this is not the only sign of decay you have theorized. I think it's best that you hear the rest directly from His Majesty, King Hydros. Yes, Kraden, we shall go visit the king. Ah, but King Hydros is in council with Lord Conservato. We might not be allowed in. Conservato, that fool. He refuses to acknowledge what he can see with his own eyes. I'll meet with the king and press our evidence upon Conservato. Come with me. Gah, stupid door. Ah, ha! Synergy tackled it. Pa! At last you are open. Hey, you fixed it. To the king's chambers. Loompa ought to be as old as Lord Babby was, but he has so much energy. He's got a fire in him. And he's motivated. I do wish I could have heard more about Lord Babby, though. But come, Felix, to the king's palace we go. I'll have to talk about your old pal another time. Sorry, Kraden. Alright, I don't think there's anything in this house. There's a book called The Great Adventures of Loompa, written by Loompa, no less. When the Great Flood came, we fled our homes by boat. Waves engulfed our ships. We came to a strange land called Lemuria. Oh, hopefully you'll be able to publish this in the outside world. Found a letter from Babby. On the outside it reads, "To my dear friend Loompa." Babby wrote, "Forgive me, Loompa, but I must leave the island without you." Aw. Alright. Book. Should go... Oh, let's check on Pierce. Where's the graveyard? We might want to take Piers. Oh, he's not there. Is he already at the castle? Might want to take him to see Hydros. He might be relevant to this conversation. How you doing, Uncle? Okay, we already saw Loompa. King Hydros awaits you. You're free to enter. They're clearly using synergy, which makes them adepts. But they're so important that His Highness must make time for them right away. Highness, the king has instructed that we let you pass. You are welcome here. What does His Highness have in mind? Here's his friends and Loompa are all here. Oh, castle music! I think we've heard this castle music before in Golden Sun 1. If you seek the counsel of His Highness, the king, follow this passage to the doors at the end. Oh dear, using synergy in the palace of the good King Hydros? What ill-mannered buffoons! They can all sense me using synergy. Using mind read. His Highness never leaves a meeting with Conservato in a good mood. Good luck. His Highness the King is most temperamental, which is a rare trait in Lemurians. Or Conservato is calm and collected, like a true Lemurian. Yeah, he's like calm, but I guess he says some infuriating things. Alright, you gotta explore some rooms. You're kind of running low on inventory space, but we should be able to pick up the items that are in here. Check the barrel here. Found a lucky metal, which just stacks with our other lucky metals. Taking to the wardrobe. What's with all these bathrobes? Where are the baths? Oh, I gotta take a bath somewhere. They sure have a lot of water here, though. They probably have a bathhouse somewhere. Double check in. An old man. King Hydros is the wisest of all the Lemurian kings. But I understand why Conservato and his senate opposes the king's plan. His Highness is worried that Lemuria will wither away. What a ridiculous notion. The bookcase is a book called The History of Lemuria. An excerpt. Only traces of the once brilliant land of Lemuria remain today. There's a book called Elemental Lighthouses. It reads, the beacons of the 4 elemental lighthouses brighten the fringes of Weyard. Here's a book called The Great Lemurian People. The chosen master of water will be a native son of Lemuria. Okay, well, here's... mark that tick box. Here's a book called Alchemy and Ancient Civilizations, Part 1. Through the use of alchemy, civilization undergoes great growth and improvement. Here's a book called Alchemy and Ancient Civilizations, Part 2. Those who master alchemy shall master the world. Okay, there's a lady up there. Looks like the staircase is probably leads to the same place. Conservato and the king were yelling so loudly that I can hear them from out here. Lord Conservato only raises his voice when he speaks with the king. Their debates frighten me. I can't stand the yelling. He's still in his chambers with Lord Conservato. Why is he granting them entrance? Lord Conservato holds the most power in Lemuria after the king. I don't think he'll take kindly to the advice of otherworlders, or outworlders like this. They're not from the other world, but... yeah, old lady. The Senate told Kings Hydros in poor regard because he favors Lumpa's wisdom over their own. I trust the king. If his majesty is wrong, the fault lies with Lumpa, not with him. I feel like this would have been a good puzzle here. Like, move the statue and then just jump across. Nothing there. Yeah, I don't think there's anything on the rooftop. Just a nice old lady to talk to. Alright, let's continue down the red carpet. You are Lord Felix, correct? It is I. Not a lord, though. Oh, Piers is here. It would seem the warriors which you spoke have arrived. So it would, your highness. I shall call them to us immediately. There is no need, Lumpa. Let us go to them. Hydros, would you see me dishonored thus? They ought to present themselves to us. I do not go to present myself to them, Conservato. I am merely going to where they are. I have something that I wish to show everyone. Regardless of your reasons, sire, I will not go to them. Do as you will, Conservato. Stubborn old men. However, we shall go. You just stand back there while we adults converse. I heard of your arrival. It is quite remarkable that we were able to reach Lemuria. Welcome. Allow me to introduce my companions. This is Sheba, Jenna, Felix, and Kraden. Kraden is the one who told me of the outside world civilizations and of their condition. Ah, Kraden. Lumpa describes you as a remarkable scholar. Your research impressed us. Thank you, your highness. Your theories are correct. Our world is now on a path to destruction. And who decided this? You, Hydros? Some civilizations have vanished, surely, but that is the way of the outside world. Look around you. Lemuria remains unchanged. Don't delude yourself. Lemuria has been in slow decline for ages now, but that can wait. My most trusted scholars have reached this conclusion after extensive research. I sent Piers to confirm this for me. So you admit it, Hydros. You violated the directive of the Senate. You used the tidal wave as your chance to send Piers away, despite our commands. You are incorrect. The tidal wave carried me away by chance alone. Conservato, you must know that the tidal wave was caused by Poseidon's return. Oh wait, I thought it was us. I thought it was us hitting the Venus lighthouse and lighting it up. Only a fool would have chosen to send a man to see if he knew that would have happened. What was it that you intended to have Piers confirm? This map shows the ancient world when Lemuria still traded with people on the many continents. It was a great age, a time when the world shined brightly. And this is the map Luntpa had with him when he arrived in Lemuria 150 years ago. I use this map to sail around the world. It is quite accurate. My map looks a little different than that. Incredible. You understand, Kraden. What do you understand? Well, unless my eyes deceive me, the continents have shrunk since the Golden Age. That's insane! It is not insane, it is true! Perhaps this will make the point more clearly. Look at these two maps side by side. There's no mistaking it. The continents on Luntpa's map are clearly smaller. Lies! Nothing but lies! What do you hope to gain from foisting these lies upon our people? The evidence is right there. He's like, no! I deny it. You know well I hope to gain nothing more than the truth, Conservato. And who do you expect will believe such nonsense? Turn that thing off. If you do not believe the evidence before your eyes, what do you believe? Do you believe the Lemurian map to be accurate to this day? If you went outside, you would have to face it. Tell me, Piers, you were able to investigate this matter, were you not? Thanks to Felix and my companions, I was able to travel much of the Eastern Sea. And what did you find? I found in truth that Luntpa's map is the more accurate of the two. However, the world seems even smaller now than it appears on Luntpa's map. That's a 150-year difference. What are you saying? Time itself is stopped. Think of Weyard as a living, breathing being, possessing its own life force. The four elements are the nourishment needed to sustain this being. Kraden, this is exactly what King Hydros himself has said to me. Ever since alchemy was sealed away, the world has been cut off from its nourishment. It has gone into a state akin to hibernation. By using less energy, Weyard prolongs its life. Yet when hibernating, the being has only stopped its own clock, not the flow of time around it. When a bear sleeps through the winter, it need only wait for spring to come. When it awakens, it can nourish its weakened body again. But if spring never comes, the bear will eventually die. Weyard is wasting away, its continent's shrinking because its spring has never come. Hydros, how can you make such outrageous claims? The world is not alive. Tell me, Conservato, why do you think Poseidon has returned? Do you have the answer, Hydros? The elemental lighthouses. Felix and his companions have lit the beacons on both Mercury and Venus Lighthouse. What? Have you any idea what will happen if you set that evil loose upon the world again? I mean, yeah, but we obviously have our own reasons for doing it, and now that they've told us that if we do light them, we're gonna save the world from certain doom, I don't feel bad about it. You know that it could bring about the destruction of the world, yet you did it anyway? My lord, you cannot possibly intend for these people to light the remaining beacons. I do indeed, Conservato, and I also fear the possibility that alchemy will destroy the world. But I cannot stand by, knowing as I do that, the world will wither and die if we do not act. This is madness, Hydros. Does the threat of alchemy mean so little to you? Would you put the world in even greater danger to satisfy your theories? With only 2 of the beacons lit, I assume you intend to send Piers out again. And I will go, Lord Conservato. Felix has need of my power. Then go, Piers. But if you do, say farewell, or you will never be able to return. You'll be banished from Lemuria forever. You know our laws. Are you prepared for the outcome? I myself am disgusted by the whole matter. I'll take my leave of you, Hydros. But I warn you, I will not permit you to go through with this madness. I mean, if we leave, who's to stop? Are you gonna stop us? You just told us to leave and don't come back. What will you do, Your Highness? I knew this outcome was inevitable. But I could not sit silent while our world drifted down the path of its destruction. I want you to light the remaining beacons before you return. That's what we intend to do, but we cannot leave the Eastern Sea. I have already heard of this problem from Piers. A chest. This is something I found by accident in some ruins back in my days as a thief. I'm not sure what it is, but it seems to contain some powerful synergy. Seems to. You are not certain? It is a synergy that we Lemurians are unable to use. I understand you travel with many different kinds of adepts, do you not, Felix? If we include Piers in our numbers, we have 1 adept for each of the 4 elements. Then at least one of you should be able to use synergy that this contains. King Hydros believes the item can only be used by one who wields the synergy of the earth. Oh, that's me, Felix. If I am not mistaken, it is a powerful synergy we call Grind. If you master this synergy, the reefs that block your way shall pose no trouble anymore. With Grind, you should be able to create the path by which you can sail into the Western Sea. Go, brave adepts! By your hands, may the remaining lighthouses burn bright once more. That synergy is quite powerful. It can only be trusted to a very few people. That His Highness has given it to you should illustrate how great his expectations are. I've no doubt that your journey will be fraught with ever-increasing danger, but we are counting on you, Felix. Alright, Piers. I need more room in my inventory before I can pick that up. What can I get rid of? Well, let's give Piers some gear, I guess. This water. Viking helm is still kind of nice though for the water resist. Aegis shield. I'm just gonna outfit Piers. And of course Hestia blades, and I have a spare just in case. Places a lightning sword. I'm pretty sure if I drop an artifact, it's just gonna go back into the shop. Let's test that theory. Should I get rid of the bone armlet? I'm not gonna like re-equip it. I was like, I don't need the haunt usage. Let's test it out. Let's drop it. Are you sure? Yes, let's drop the bone armlet. See if it pops back up in a shop. Okay. Got the grindstone, and we gave it to Jenna. Alright. Unfortunately... I should probably just get rid of the bone. But it's like a one-time item, so I want to keep it. It's like the laughing shroom. Okay, so we got Rhyme Synergy. Pulverizes large objects. So we'll be able to get rid of those like brown stones that popped up after like we defeated Poseidon, and we'll be able to also enter the Western Sea. We must sail to the Western Sea. Do not worry about Lemuria. Ignite the elemental beacons. Conservato lacks the conviction to discuss these matters with the people of Lemuria. Oh, stuffy. His Majesty has come to this decision on his own, without the counsel of his advisors. This is why I must remain by his side and support his decision. You know, we can't go pummel to Dampa. Do not listen to Conservato. We cannot let the world wither and die. Go, brave adepts, by your hands may the remaining lighthouses burn bright once more. My people may not desire change, but I cannot let that stop me. I do this not for myself, but for all those yet to be born throughout Weyard. What's up here? Is this like just the top of the castle? There's a bookcase. Here's a book called The Diary of Hydros. Piers is most definitely still alive. I pray for his safe return. No, he worries about him. Ed and Hydros is... Piers is dead. Although then his mother would... like, queen would probably have, like... She would have lived in the palace. Most likely. I think I overheard something I shouldn't have. I'll forget everything. The actions of King Hydros are treasonous. They betray the will of his people. Well, not all of the people. Lord Conservato seems very angry. Maybe that's why he called for a Senate meeting. The Senate's reports usually tend to influence the popular opinion in Lemuria. I'll bet that is a constant annoyance to the king. Good old politics. If you and Lupo were all to leave Lemuria, I think we'd have peace and quiet here again. I know why Lemuria ended all its dealings with the outside world. Lemurians want peace. We desire no change. Yeah, but regardless, you are still changing. You're just degrading slowly. Today, His Highness and Lord Conservato are arguing more loudly than ever before. What will happen to us? Will Lord Conservato be able to stop the king's plans? Doom! Doom and gloom! Maybe once you have left, the king and Conservato will come to an accord. Whether outsiders arrive in Lemuria, it means trouble. Piers has done nothing but stir up trouble by bringing them here. But Lord Conservato and the king want peace for us, so why must they fight all the time? The king's leadership is too progressive. It's as though he invites opposition. Of course, he doesn't get along with the Senate. It's their duty to protect the laws of the old. I don't think there's anyone new here. Nope. It's beds. Can I sleep in the beds? This is like the thing that's missing in this area is like a place to sell stuff, a place to sleep. If Hydros plans to unleash alchemy upon the world again, then I am against it. As long as I can live in peace, I am happy. I suppose that is the sign of growing old. Yeah. While you're in peace, though, the world outside is dying. But they don't care about that. As long as they're living in comfort. Never seen Lord Conservato so angry before. Sure that the Senate has something to say about this. What's going on around here? Lord Conservato has ordered us to prevent you from leaving the island. But I cannot see why you would do something like that. Go ahead and try it. How could Lord Conservato expect someone like me to believe that King Hydros would order Piers to destroy the world? Hey, doggy. Okay, you're just interested in digging. I think you do the outside people here. Sometimes I think the buildings fall apart faster than we age. Okay, it sounds like most of the people out here are just saying the same thing. Should we tell the uncle that we're leaving? Uncle, we're leaving! Bye, Uncle Piers. Are we allowed back in here? The door is locked. It sounds as if there's racket caucus going on inside. Your aura glows brightly around you. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. We're ready to leave. I cannot remember the last time we had visitors in Lemuria. Not in a great while, certainly. Alright. Kinda sad to leave. It is a little bit tough to get back here because you have to traverse the Sea of Time. But towards the end of the game, you will get the ability to teleport, which does make it easier if you want to return. But we don't really have a reason to return, except if we want to keep tossing stuff in the Lucky Metal Fountain. But yeah, I don't think I will. Yeah, I need to sell some garbage. I don't think there's any other stuff to pick up. We do need to check one side of this area, though. We haven't collected all the things yet. I minded you? No. Felix, are we setting off now? Sure. Then to sea we go. Bye. Piers? Yes, Sheba? What is it? There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Something I have to ask you. Ask me, Sheba. You and I look roughly the same age, but how old are you, really? That's your question, Sheba. It's not important. It is to me. You're much older than us, and I'm afraid we've not shown you the proper respect. She's got a point. Don't worry about such things. Please treat me as you have all along. No, that won't do. You have to tell us. What? Come now. This is silly. No, Piers. Tell me. You're afraid you haven't shown me the proper respect, and yet you make demands of me. Come on, Piers. You can tell us. How old are you, really? This has nothing to do with respect. You just want to know how old I am, don't you? Oh, I knew it. Come on, Felix. Can't you get them off my back? I say nothing. You're in this too, aren't you, Felix? I've had it with your conspiracies. I will not tell you. Oh, that was like a cute little argument. The dialogue went really fast, though. It's really hard to speak fast. Yeah, I think, like, to this day, like, we do not know how old Piers actually is. Like, it just remains a mystery in the series. I don't think we even know, like, what becomes of him in, like, the sequel. Like, we know Jenna has a kid. Yeah, we know Jenna has a kid, and then, yeah, we don't really know what happens to Sheba, we don't know what happens to Felix, and yeah, we never know what happens to Piers. We know what happens to, like, the main cast of Golden Sun 1, though. Isaac, Garrett, Ivan, and Mia. Alright, before we leave, I like how I just forced this out, but if we recall, there is a stone here. And we want to grind it. Alright. Down or up? This might just be a circle. Down. Alright, dead end. More boats. A lot of boats here. Alright, we reached ancient Lemuria. Okay. So lots of bushes. I think we're supposed to hit this bush here. It's like out of bounds. Yep, and there's a Djinn. Hops away. And then we have to shake it. Hey, buddy. And yeah, I'll get another Djinn here. I think that's the only thing in ancient Lemuria. Got teeny rhyme. Yeah, that's like the only thing you have to worry about in this area. Okay, this looks like this looks like a kind of like foreshadowing. It has the same layout as the town. You got like the Lucky Spring there, you got like houses, but everything's flooded and in disrepair, so you can kind of see like if they do nothing, they're gonna just like end up like this, but they're just blind to it. We can get rid of some of the other bushes. Just anything of note. I mean, the Djinn is probably the most important thing. Doing a little weeding. Yeah, it's kind of odd having this many bushes and just having nothing underneath them. Alright, yep, nothing but the Djinn. Okay, so who do I want to send it to? So I think if I put, like, another water... And this changes, Sheba's class from medium to white mage, which is a vast difference. We get access to a lot of healing spells. Wish well. We lose some attacks, though. Cure well, we lose those. But you get to keep revive, so... Yeah, it's just a better healing class. Let's have Sheba be a white mage for a while. Yeah, it's kind of weird, because it's just like a Djinn away, like between medium and white mage, but yeah, like the synergies are just like vastly different. I should probably reclass soon. Try something different. Okay, so let's head out. Let's put grind. Put grind on a shortcut. Let's go, Kraden! Felix, are we setting off now? To the sea we go! We have a lot of extra boats here. Solved our boat problem here. Oh, dead end, forgot. And I'm guessing this left side is just another dead end. Yeah, okay. As for after this, now that we have grind, I don't know if you remember, but I think was it Gondolin? It's like the Gondolin passage here. Yeah, Gondolin Cliffs. When we were crossing a tightrope, there was like a brown stone in the water. That's grindable, so that will... If we enter through here on our boat, we'll be able to pass through into this whole western sea here. But... we also have grind. I think we can go to Treasure Island and do like a part of it and get treasures there, so I'm kind of inclined to do that. Oops. That's my shadow. Uh-oh, avoidance effect wore off. Let's cast again. Alright, it should be easy to get out of here. We can grind all these stones if we want. There's no reason to. I mean, the one you need to is this one, because it's the way out. But I get that just gives you the opportunity to play around with your grind synergy if you want. Cleaning up the ocean. Pretty powerful synergy if you think about it. Just pulverizing a whole stone. Let's get out of here. There's another rock. This is kind of unnecessary. You just need to do grind once to just check that if you're done with this area. And okay, gotta. Whee. There we go. We're out. Okay, let's go to Izumo. I just want to do a little bit of selling. I need to sell some of my garbage. And then, yeah, I think at the start of the next episode, we'll go to Treasure Island, get some stuff there, go to Sunshine in Yalam because I have a bunch of stuff I can craft. And then, yeah, head to the Western Sea, which there'll be a lot more collectibles to get as well. It'll be a little bit overwhelming, because there's some stuff I want to get here. I gotta remember, there's like Wild Djinn, I gotta remember where they're at. And then there's like little islands here and there, and then there's also like rusted weapons and like some of the little spots here that we'll have to pick up. You don't have to, but I want to. Hey guys, still celebrating? Do you have the bone armlet in here that I threw out? out of curiosity. It is, okay, so tossing out artifacts is like completely fine. They'll just pop up back there. I can sell the Ixian mail. I guess I'll sell the Viking helm. I can sell my extra Hestia blade. If I need it, I can always just repurchase it. Luna shield, why not? I'll sell it. I guess I'll sell the Fujin shield. It's hard to let go, you know, guys. Just let go. Yeah, I think that's... Actually, the Erebus armor, I can probably equip that onto Piers, right? Yeah, that's better. A little bit better. There we go. What does that do? Just a magical luck. Get rid of it. We don't need your stinking luck. Okay. A little bit more space, but... Always sweating with the bag space. Alright. Our next destination, it's to the north. We'll get close-ish. A little west. I'm pretty sure I can do this place. I usually come like later, cause like you can do part of it with grind, but then you need lift synergy to just complete it. But if you do it early, you can actually benefit from the treasures that you find in there. Instead of going much later in the game when you have like already all the endgame items and the beginning treasures are just kind of like meh. Okay, I saw the entrance. Looks like the entrance is more toward the north. This might be the area that Briggs and his crew explored and found the jewels as well before they set off a trap and they weren't able to complete this place before. Okay, here we are. Yeah, I'll enter in the next episode. Let's save over this file. Okie doke. Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys had a fun time, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.